Well, we've got an important announcement today for you folks. Hey, welcome to the channel. Welcome to another episode here at Gideon's Tactical. J Wolf Cutlery has changed and transformed into red beard blades. You know, a few years ago, we did a review on one of Josh's other blades that I was super impressed with. This thing was like over a 1/4 inch thick, and it is a massive little compact blade. It's the biggest little blade you'll probably ever get your hands on. I was really impressed with the quality, the fit and finish, and the capability. Well, almost a year ago, Josh sent me over the Midnight Patriot, which is a large blade that he has designed that I gotta tell you feels like an outdoor gladius. Imagine you are in the arena of the outdoors, in the Coliseum, if you will, in a gladiator battle with a tree, and you need a knife. I mean, that's kind of how I feel this blade is designed, laid out, and performs. And I'm looking forward to showing you what this knife can do. You know, it's kind of a custom layout. You know, you get to pick from Josh what you want and what you're looking for in its overall design. And he reached out to me recently. I was actually just about to post the video for J Wolf Cutlery, and he told me, hey man, we're changing things up. We're relaunching the brand in kind of a new way, and we're Red Beard Blades. And I was like, dude, I love the name and I love it. So they've just recently launched. We're gonna have links in the description below, relaunch if you will, on Facebook, and that's how you can kind of order and connect with him throughout this video. If you see this blade and you see what it can do, and you like either this design or you are interested in some of his other designs, we're going to give you that option below. So in this video, we're just going to look at this knife real quick, show you what it can do, its performance capabilities. We're going to talk some options for you, and really give you a perspective on a custom-made knife that is able to destroy the outdoors. So let's go ahead and get to it. So guys, I'm just really excited to break this knife down for you real quick. And basically I'm viewing this video kind of like a signal flare, like I'm shooting up a flare for you guys of, hey, I want to alert you to something being produced, and someone who is really putting their heart into some blades, and that I've seen not only in the past, but now with this design, with this now relaunch of the Red Beard blades, what we have here with the Midnight Patriot. And basically, you know, say you're somebody like this who really has an SE Hungalis, who loves it, there's a lot of benefit to it, but you're like, man, I just need to take it to the next level. I want, you know, more strength. I want a little bit maybe different grind. I want some different handle options. I want a choil. You know, I need a better quality steel, and you just want to take it to the next level. I think that this Midnight Patriot is the way to go, honestly, because what we're getting here is that CPM 3V steel, phenomenal steel. Done really good, really great heat treat. After a year, I've had this for almost a year now, of use and taking it out like every other time, you know, and I just constantly just getting footage, and you know, you're seeing it all rolled in. I think I've had to run it on a ceramic rod like one time out of all the beaten thrashing, you know, where I would have to be tuning up my SEs, you know, on a very regular basis in comparison. So the steel has been treated very well. An amazing relief edge. That's something that I've always seen with Josh's work, that he just does an insane relief edge on the knife. So this can do finer work ridiculously well. And what we're looking at here with this design is you're looking at 9 inches overall from handle to tip, and then you're looking at about 8 1/4 inches overall cutting edge, which I think is a great balance point of length, but not going so large. You know, and again, just give us some perspective here. When I line the edges up, there's the SE Hungalis, and then I'm going to run in the SE Hungalis 2, just for perspective. Very similar to the SE Hungalis 2, actually. Just giving us kind of a data point there for us. So really nice 90-degree spine on there. We're looking at 0.2 on the thickness is what I've measured this out at. So great balance as well there. It's going to weigh in at 1 pound 5 ounces. So that's a really nice, you know, like, so what would that be? That would be 21 ounces basically. And it feels great in the hand. It doesn't feel overly heavy. It's really well balanced down the blade, being not too blade heavy, not too handle handle heavy. I really like that aspect a lot. The choil is a major thing for me. If you ask me, like, what's the one critique with SE Hungerlesses as an example, or BK9s, they don't have choils, and for that size of knife, I would prefer to have a choil. This guy has it, and man, is it like just perfect right there. I mean, you are in control, and you can wield the blade just so much better even than these other two that I'm referring to, or the SEs or other Ontarios, you know, other knives that are just production knives. The controllability on finer tasks is mind-boggling with this design. And I know there are options that you can do and work with him. This is a high saber grind. You can do full flat. You know, there's stuff that you can do. Again, being a custom blade, you can decide what you want to do with the design. Nice pinned-in handle scales. The handle is another aspect that's just mind-boggling to me. Really contoured, done so well. Zero hot spots to worry about or complain about. I really dig it a lot. Feels so good in the hand back here, and then I can choke up and do my, you know, finer cutting tasks. And it's big. I mean, it's, for my large size hands, it's really a good feel. There are some somewhat sharp transitions right here that I've talked with Josh about, and he has since, again, because this is a year old since he sent it to me, he's you know, modified that so these are all smoothed and rounded out right here. But the scallops are really nice as well, just to help with the transition to the choil, so you don't have this huge, you know, blocky handle, and then, you know, then you cut right down to the choil. You know, there is that flaring in with those scallops that really helps out a lot. Pinned in, obviously, and again, because it's custom, you can change color combinations. You can work with them in all sorts of different ways depending on what you want to do. And guys, the performance is just mind-boggling. It's just so awesome to get a blade that has the amount of balance, capability, performance, edge retention, and it's just great for this. So the average going rate is about $300 for this knife is what you're going to be getting. And when you look at other custom blades or semi-custom, you know, blades out there, it's very reasonable for everything that you're getting. And particularly when you're working with Josh, that you can, you know, communicate with him and you want different aspects to the blade change. You know, it's not just like, boom, it's been stamped out and you just have to deal with it. This is what you get. You can work with him, kind of figure out what you want to do. Now, the wait time is considerable right now. Last I heard, and things could change, and you can communicate with him, it's about a year. Because he's doing these by hand on his own, and it's going to take, if you got on his waiting list, it's going to be about a year for you to get your hands on one. Now that may, you know, speed up as time goes on. I have no idea. I'm just communicating what he shared with me. And we'll have links in the description below for all of that on their Facebook page and other ways that you can communicate with him to get on a list, begin to talk to him, and just get the ball rolling. So I'm just, again, shooting up the signal flare. It's up to you to follow through and, you know, communicate through links and all that stuff, and get going on the project that you want to see. But just to see what Josh is producing, you know, he's a vet. He has been a sniper, trained snipers, and is now, to my knowledge, retired and just enjoying life and trying to focus more on the blade side of things. And he knows his stuff, guys, not only in the blade world, but just in how to really actually apply it in real world, you know, combat scenarios. And I think this would be a phenomenal option. There are lots of sheath options out there. It will not, that $300 does not include a sheath. This bad boy right here is just one of the ones that he sent with me, which is phenomenal. I'll try and include as many links as I can, and he can point you in the right direction on people that he recommends for sheath options out there. But you can either have your own company, you know, do it, or you can connect with him, and he can recommend some ones to you that, you know how to do this, that you may not even have to ship the knife off. I'm not 100% about that. Again, he has all the answers. Again, I'm just doing the signal flare for you guys in that regard. But yeah, guys, for what you're getting, I think you're going to get a knife that's going to last you a lifetime, and it's going to be exactly what you want, because you're working with a custom knife maker when it comes time for you to actually get it produced for you, and you're going to be happy with the product because you're the one that made it. Basically, you know, he just put it together for you in that concept. So I hope that this video, guys, has just helped you out, shown you what the Midnight Patriot can do, what now Red Beard Blades is doing. Love the name, love it, since my beard is also red. And yeah, guys, I can't say enough good things about it. If you want that kind of middle chopper but still full survival knife, you know, that it's not just good for chopping, you can chop and you can do all of the stuff you would want in a more compact survival knife. I think that this is definitely something that, if you're wanting to spend the money on a custom product, is absolutely worth looking at and talking with Josh and seeing what can be produced. So thank you guys so much for coming over here today, checking out the channel. Please subscribe, comment, like, share this video. Love to hear you guys' thoughts. Any questions you have, I'll do my best to answer in the comments below. Links below, again, over to the Facebook and email and all that stuff to get a hold of Red Beard Blades. And finally, guys, always remember, stay equipped, stay prepared, and we'll see you out there.